now let's check out the latest legends in NBA 2K20.
We've got a nice little winning streak brewing here, and I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if they kept it going. This is a team that's extremely well coached, and a great coach understands the value of not letting up. There's no place for complacency in this league.
Absolutely none, Hank.
And the second you get comfortable is the second you get a reality check. This
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, this is the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, the Los Angeles Lakers squaring off against the Pelicans out in New Orleans. And for New Orleans, they're not satisfied with the record over the last 10 games. Under 500 basketball, just not good enough. Looking to improve tonight. Well, it didn't take Hollywood long to find Che. He's already speaking with Maverick Carter about production deals, Shaq.
Well, the kid can act. He can act so good. I actually got a role for him in Kazam 2.
Oh, what a lucky guy.
Look, I made movies when I played. It did not hamper my
What a sight, a sky-high perspective of the beautiful city of New Orleans, where we're bringing you action tonight. Welcome. Hey, Dave.
And guys, some background on
David, thanks for that report. You're right. Not that many top players stay all 4 years.
You know, Draymond Green and Jimmy Butler come to mind. I could see Che having that kind of impact as he builds out the rest of his game.
And now the Lakers starting group. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Howard is out there with Anthony Davis, and it's Rondo in at the 1. And for the Pelicans, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter, and it's Ball in at the point. The 11-footer, that one no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. Looking at the long season ahead, Brent, as a veteran player, what are some of the habits that keep your body going strong, staying healthy?
teams have really gotten hip to the idea that we need to rest our star players as much as possible. So efficiency with the work that they do at
Los Angeles making a switch here. Shea's checked in. Right side Favors. Passes it to Holiday. New Orleans moving it around. Ball finds Favors. Now here is Holiday. 20 points for him last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. And the Pelicans miss again. And here's the Lakers. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Rondo passes to Che. And here is Green. The baseline jumper goes down.
This is bread and butter stuff here. If you're tasked with trying to stop Green, you can't give him any space on a catch and shoot opportunity.
Holiday, the pass to Ball. Rebounded by the Lakers. Rondo's got 4 rebounds in this game. And there's the pass to Che. And Che throws it down.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Offensive rebound. Here's Ball. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
James, the bounce pass. Pass to Che. Here's Green. He kicks to Rondo. Green passes to James. Lock at 6. And it's Che missing. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Golden State. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when you look at the Lakers, they've sure made a statement here early on, outpacing some teams that were expected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with pride.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Hayes is checked in for Favors. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Lets a floater go, and Caldwell Pope lays it in.
Well, that's a good job by Avery Bradley, recognizing that he had an open teammate and get it to him in a good position.
Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
And good that time.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pelicans trail by 8. Ball dishes to Ingram. 1:02 left in the first quarter. Back to Ball. Pass to Ingram. Ball feeling it out a bit. Here's Hayes. And a miss there on the triple.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And stolen by Redick. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
You got to love seeing Redick going at it from there. That's a shot he's going to make just about every time.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Spurs in San Antonio. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the inside. Here's Bradley. Some solid defense from Ingram.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Ball kicks to Hayes. Ball, the pass to Ingram. .1 second left. And so it's Dwight Howard making highlights for Los Angeles. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Team swap here for New Orleans. And the Lakers with some changes. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
And a moment here to look at the numbers for Drew Holiday. He's right around 17 points a night, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
Williamson dishes to Holiday. 5 to shoot. They get it back. Williamson, the pass to Favors.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision making.
Rondo against Ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Lonzo Ball picks one up. The Lakers have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
Each year, so many coaching changes. Brent, do you feel they generally get too much blame when things go wrong?
I don't know if blame is the word, Kevin. That's just the easy out for a lot of organizations that want to make some changes. The main thing that's frustrating, I think, for the coaching fraternity is patience. You have to be realistic about the potential of your team and how much time it takes to grow what it is that coach's culture is all about. That's where teams sometimes lose out and give up on somebody a little bit early.
But these guys go into it eyes wide open.
Oh, there's no question about it. And really good coaches in the NBA know that it might not last all that long. So they're going to be who they are. That's who you want to hire. Hire a coach who knows exactly who he is, both coming in the door and walking away.
And Holiday kicks to Ball. For 3, Ingram. It's hauled in by Jay.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And they take the lead. Shea's got 9.
Zero hesitation to take that on the inside. Shea aggressive on that.
Ball finds Holiday. Back to Ball. Now Williamson. He had 13 points in the win against the Clippers.
He also had 2 blocks that really impacted that game, guys. He really made his presence known.
Los Angeles has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, nice up fake. I even saw you, Kevin, get out of your chair. Starting with 4 years of college ball, Shea has put so much into the game.
And both free throws good for Shea. 12 seconds left in the first half. Here's Holiday. They need this. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar, a big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Hayes comes in for Williamson. J.J. Redick's checked in for Brandon Ingram, and it's Josh Hart in for Lonzo Ball. The Lakers also making some changes. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Howard. Shea comes in for Anthony Davis, and Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Green. So for the Lakers right now, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Shea. That's Rajon Rondo. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's LeBron in at the shooting guard position. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 6-point game. To the middle. And Okafor with the block.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Look at the size and athleticism of DeMarcus Cousins, and you can forget just how skilled he is.
Well, the interesting part about Cousins, and as his career goes on, especially coming off the injury, Kevin, what does he rely on? Well, when he came into the league, as you said, he had that skill set. He's going to rely more and more on that ability to shoot the ball and to still make plays so that he's still an impact player in the NBA. The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Shea kicks to Kuzma. Back to Shea. Shot clock at 6. Passes to LeBron. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Rondo against Holiday. 1:16 left in the third. Knocks it loose.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And a wide open look for Shea. Redick with the rebound. Pelicans leading by 4. There's the pass to Hayes. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Back to Shea. Lakers passing it around, and a wide open look for Rondo. They get it back, and Kuzma slams it in.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Holiday against Rondo. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Kuzma with the ball. Shea passes to Kuzma for the tie. Back to Shea. It's good. This game is all even. Shea's got 13.
Hard work inside on the basket. Shea silencing some of the doubters out there in terms of his effort.
It's a tie game. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. New Orleans has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday out there with Hart. And it's Redick in at the 3. And Los Angeles guys shooting at 51%. Really solid. To take the lead. Shea's shot is off. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. And the dunk by Williamson.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Outside, Green. Back to James. Shea, high post. Redick against James. Shea, right side. Here's Cousins over Favors. And the rejection by Favors. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So for the Pelicans, Ingram comes in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Hart. And then for Los Angeles. Checked in for the Lakers. Poked away. Pass to Davis. To tie it up. And Shea gets it to go on the assist by Davis. Shea's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles. New Orleans gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. To Williamson. Six on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Puts it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Well, AD defining the word clutch on that one. Huge shot there.
And so Holiday will bring it up for New Orleans. Passes it to Ball. Dishes it to Williamson. Holiday with it. Picked up by Davis. Holiday gets the bucket.
And really, that is a tremendous shot by Holiday there. His team really has momentum now.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, DeMarcus Cousins.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets full.
Shea passes to James. Davis gets a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 4 assists now tonight.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Holiday against Green. Right side Holiday. Tries again, and it's good on the way in.
Yeah, Drew very much willing to go in there, scrap out a rebound, and hit the board.
LA's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. LeBron kicks to Shea. But they get it back. James, the pass to Shea. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. It's hauled in by Shea. And Los Angeles guys shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. James, the pass to Shea. And Shea throws it down.
You got to want the ball. Shea wanted it and cashed in.
The Pelicans trail. Holiday looking over the floor. There's 1:17 left in the game, and he gets the bucket.
That's the kind of player Holiday is, craving the opportunity to be the man in that situation.
Rondo passes to James. Shea outside. Green against Holiday. Three-pointer. It's money from deep.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, Greg, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They trail by 3. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I got a chance to find out what Alvin Gentry talked about with his players. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you, we'll win this game. Back to you.
Such a terrific two-way guy. Drew Holiday isn't just an offensive powerhouse. He loves to play defense. I mean, loves it.
And he does get the second one, and that brings them within 2 here.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Back to Rondo. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And the dunk by Shea.
What a hoop by Shea, so calm, and gets it done late.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Three seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Ball dishes to Holiday. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Appreciate Drew Holiday getting shifty there on the inside to draw the contact.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
And the Lakers call time here. They're in front by 3. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. LeBron passes the chain, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Long range from the inbound, and it's Williamson with the rebound.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You can bet that's what they're looking for this late in the game. They need that three.
And so they foul intentionally. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
They talk to the guys in the locker room, and there's a lot of respect in there for Che. Appreciate that he's really much more than a basketball player, and he's willing to share that.
Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by on the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Nice win for your team, Che. You were the catalyst with all your scoring. Was that the game plan tonight?
Nah, DA, that's just leadership. I can see that my team needed me to be a big part of the offense tonight. So I just...
All right, David, thank you.
Hey, Che, I got a media request for you, radio.
Okay.
Let's just go over here.
All right.
Your body put this on?
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that.
You know, I just want to do whatever Coach asks of me. You know, we got some great talent in the locker room, and if we all get on the same page, we can really do some damage and make a spark.
So what's been the most surprising thing about being an NBA player?
Just how much I was able to learn from my teammates.
Good stuff, Che. Well, I tell you what, we'll let you get back to the locker room, but thank you for joining us.
Hey, no problem, bro.
Keep it real, broski.
Nice job on the glass tonight, Che.
I appreciate that, Ted.
So how's it feel to lead the team in rebounding for the first time?
I'm always looking to take on a big...
The NBA 2K20 neighborhood is your go-to spot to meet up with friends and ball out. But it's also packed with ways you can level up, earn VC, and more. So here's a deep dive into the neighborhood and what you might be missing.
The neighborhood is the spot to...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. Tonight, we'll see the Washington Wizards as they go up against the Lakers in Los Angeles. And for Los Angeles, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. Well, we've seen the impact NBA players can have.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. The view high above our broadcast location tonight, the Staples Center in Los Angeles. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Washington Wizards. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at the Lakers. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record.
You know, for Los Angeles, they're one of the teams.
And let's go straight.
And for Che, it wasn't a straight line path to the NBA. He stayed in college longer than expected. Then there was the decision.
Fantastic as always, David. Thank you. Shea certainly had his ups and downs, Greg, along the way.
Well, ultimately, having to fight for a spot in this league may make him a better player. He's already been tested and come out on top.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Ball runs the point. And the Lakers making a change here. Shea's checked in. Well, the one thing I love seeing in these early games, seeing the wrinkles that the stars have added, the new technique or the new move they've added, Doris, during their games they played over the summer.
It feels, Kevin, like if you are not improving over the summer in the NBA, you are falling behind. Case in point, right, is the big men in the NBA. Look at guys like Brook Lopez and Marc Gasol, now able to stretch their game out to three-point territory. So important to keep growing.
Well, you know that Beats is very familiar with using top NBA talent to promote their products. Latest I've heard, they've signed on Che to be the latest spokesman.
And Beats is tied so closely with the NBA as their official headphones partner. It just makes sense. You've seen guys like LeBron and Draymond and Harden all do Beats commercials, and in a short time, you'll add Che to that impressive list.
And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for the Lakers. And then for Washington, Thomas Bryant comes in for Mo Wagner. And it's Bertanis in for Troy Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Free throw good, James.
Don't you get the sense that LeBron James is in complete command, not only of himself, but of his teammates? The drive this guy possesses is truly incredible.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. Bradley comes in for Rajon Rondo. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Miles is checked in.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Cousins against Bryant. Back to Che. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist.
Boy, that is absolutely gorgeous by DeMarcus Cousins. Run the offense through your big man, and he will find the open man.
Thomas kicks to Bryant. Pass to Beal. Over Caldwell-Pope. Beal's shot is good. Beal's got his second basket of the night.
That jumper translates to every spot on the floor. Bradley Beal becomes harder and harder to guard.
Lets the 3 fly. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Bryant. And here's a look at some numbers for Thomas.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Wizards. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
For Los Angeles, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. And Shea with the basket on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Shea's got 5.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now, here's Bertans. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Launches it. And Shea good for 3. 8 points for him.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Beal against Bradley. The 3. Kept alive by Washington. Outside Thomas. Fires for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Well, the 3 ball is a major weapon for Isaiah Thomas. He's so good at getting the space he needs to get the look he wants.
Inside. And that one's good to go from Shea.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Beal the pass to Bertans. He dishes it to Bryant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Caldwell Pope. Washington. LA's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
Well, Scott Brooks now in his 4th year as coach of the Wizards, and it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him so far in his tenure in the D.C. area. And think about it, guys, under the gun now because the GM who hired him was now let go.
So the Wizards 5 right now. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Isaiah Thomas out there with Wall, and it's Beal in at the 3, the small forward. And Doris for Brooks, he'll be doing what he can to get this team back in the playoff hunt.
And I think, Kevin, the area they must address is the defensive end of the floor. Listen, they have thrived offensively under Scotty Brooks. But this team, if you're going to get into the playoffs and thrive, you've got to be a quality defensive unit.
And here's Wall outside, drills the 3-pointer. Wall's got the lead up to 1 now for Washington.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
From deep 3-point range, Shea's shot is off.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Bradley dishes to Shea. Back to Bradley. Wide open. That's good on the jump shot. Bradley's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, I love how self-assured Avery Bradley has become. On the catch and shoot, there's no hesitation.
Lobbed up there for Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
That's about communication between teammates. Dwight Howard, high-flying as ever.
Outside Thomas. Beal taking his time here. To the right side. Bryant finds Thomas. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And let's take a minute now to give a tip of the cap to the top rookie defenders in the NBA this season. Well, you look at Hachimura. Such quick hands. Second in the NBA.
How about the anticipation and really his aggressive mindset defensively? He's always pressuring, always looking for an opportunity to force a turnover.
And Shea with the basket on the assist by James. And now a 5-point Los Angeles lead. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Washington. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
Bradley passes to Shea. Thomas against Bradley. Now here's Murray. Guarded closer. Over to Wall. Second chance shot. And that one's good to go from Shea. Shea's got 6 points in the quarter.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Beal. No good from outside. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Bradley. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Thomas against Bradley. Outside, Wall. Misses the 3. And so that brings the first half to a close. Lakers ahead. They're up by 7. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Dwight. What are you seeing from your opponent tonight?
They're a tough team. You know, they play hard, they play together, they move the ball, and they know how to play within the offense, you know. And we've been doing a better job on the defensive end, and I think tonight we came out with the right mentality. We just got to keep it up.
Dwight, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Green and Rondo in the backcourt. LeBron James is out there with Shea. And it's Howard in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. And the pass to LeBron. Outside Rondo. Lakers working the ball around now. And Shea throws it down.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Pushing it up. Here's James. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. James has got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers. Of course, the game is shifting towards skill and finesse, but there are those players who thrive in this league who are like bulldozers and force the issue inside.
Well, a guy like Blake Griffin, who is such a physically gifted basketball player, enters the league as one of the great dunkers, but has now added a three-point shot, still can play bully ball. But for me, the most ferocious at-the-rim scorer, and the guy who's probably most underrated aspect as his strength, is the Greek freak. Giannis Antetokounmpo at the rim. Good luck and good night.
I don't know how you do it, right? I mean, how do you defend it?
Impossible.
Indeed. Davis has checked in for Los Angeles. Davis Bertans checks in for the Wizards.
You know, what's fascinating to me is four-year players in college can have a great reputation because of the experience they gain, but they can also see their stock fall because they're not talented enough to go after just 1 or 2 years.
they have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Ball against Rondo. Pass to Bertens. Passes it to Wagner. Dishes to Wall. Over Rondo. Rondo with some nice D.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Down low. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start.
Well, we know this. John Wall is a great scorer, but let's not forget that over the course of his career, he's always been looking to create for others as well. Now, sometimes he can get a little ahead of himself, but the unselfishness shows in his assist totals.
And that one falls for Cousins.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Wall passes to Beal. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. It's going to be Beal shooting. It's going to be on Avery Bradley. The Wizards have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts, and that one falls for Beal.
We are talking about an elite two-guard. Bradley Beal can shoot it. He can guard virtually any position on the floor, and his ability to elevate his playmaking skills has changed the equation. And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
And Wall, here we go now, banked in off the glass. Wall's got 21 in the game.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. The pass to Bradley. Over Wall. Off target with that shot.
That's nicely contested by Wall. I think this defense is really overlooked.
And so it's Los Angeles, rolling along with a 27-point.
All we're thinking about is offense.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. So the Wizards 5 right now. They've got Ian Mahinmi. Hachimura out there with Brown. And it's Wall. And it's McRae in at the 2 spot.
How good is that pass from John Wall? My man doing some work right now.
LeBron passes to Shea. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 7th assist in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Ball stolen. And here's Wall. Pass to Mahinmi. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I think Mahinmi likes the contact, right? Physicality does not affect his shot at all.
Caruso kicks to Caldwell Pope. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Of course, here's something kind of interesting. There's been a lot of talk about moving the draft to after free agency. What would that look like?
Well, I think talent is always going to be at a premium. So I would think if there's a guy that's the absolute definitive #1 pick, he's going #1 regardless of roster construction. But the reality is it might help those teams who...
Oh, that was something else! Have mercy.
This seems to be the new breed of point guards who can play above the rim. Wall finishing with style.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Knocked away. Again, the Wizards score.
I tell you, he is absolutely playing some basketball right now. John Wall, nothing the defense has is impeding his progress.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Well, for Washington, D.C. basketball, they have one title to their name, the champs back in '78.
What a run that was for that team, led by the great Wes Unseld. But boy, in the 40 years since that title, my goodness, fans of this franchise have waited so patiently for that return to greatness. When will it come?
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Green comes in for Bradley. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Alex Caruso. Outside Rondo. Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Hachimura. To the middle. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Che.
Wow, absolutely tremendous finish by Che.
And it's Washington's ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Pass to Hachimura. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on LeBron James. And out of Japan, there's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shea with it. Left side, Davis. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. So for the Wizards, Troy Brown's checked in for Bryant. Theo comes in for Ish Smith. And it's John Wall in for Thomas. Washington calls timeout. They're behind by 7. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I'm sure the coach is telling them it ain't over till it's over. Yeah, but I don't know.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Shea.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Washington calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wagner passes to Brown. Here's Wagner. Beal gets a wide open look. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
With the pressure on, Bradley Beal at his absolute best.
And the Lakers call time here. They lead by 5. There's 21 seconds left in the game. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth, and he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
All the officials are all over that one.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 5.
From the moment he stepped into the NBA from the University of Kentucky, John Wall has been hungry and motivated to prove he belongs listed with the top players in the game.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're up by 4. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
honestly just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Brown outside. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. And so the Lakers take the win. It was the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is...
Hey, it's Shaq. Great job locking down the W. I saw all roads going for you on the offensive end. You smell barbecue chicken or what?
Man, Shaq, I woke up this morning craving something tangy with a little bit of heat. I didn't have time to get in the... Thanks, man.
Hey, Jay.
Hey.
I got a request.
Hey, that's a good question, man. I'm going to have to go with Coach.
Well, unfortunately.
Watch what you say, Che. Come on.
What you talking about, man? Man, y'all tripping, man.